Health and safety training, what you need to know. In the UK every year, over 200 people are killed and more than 1 million injured through accidents in the workplace. In addition to this, there are 2 million workers who suffer illnesses directly caused by or made worse by their work. These figures are too high, and the Health and Safety Executive, the authority on health and safety in the UK, are working hard to reduce this figure through a number of campaigns. They also recommend that staff members have adequate training to be able to deal with any issues which may arise, and also take appropriate measures to ensure that work is carried out risk-free. According to the Health and Safety at Work Act of 1974, employers are required to provide information, instruction, training and supervision so that the health and safety at work of employees is ensured, so far as is reasonably practical. In 1999, these regulations were added to with the Management of Health and Safety at Work. This new legislation saw the identification of particularly important times when health and safety training should be considered. These areas included when people start work, when people are exposed to new or increased risks, and when skills need updating following a time lapse in training. Keeping your workers safe in the workplace is not only a legal requirement, but providing quality health and safety training means that your employees are not injured or made ill by the work that they do. A positive health and safety culture is developed. Safe and healthy working becomes a natural part of the work environment, and employees feel valued, leading to higher productivity and motivation. So, what is health and safety training? Training is all about teaching people how to do something, and when it refers to health and safety, it's about training people to use equipment properly, where they can find risks in the workplace, how to avoid them, and how to be aware of others around them who may also be at risk. It can't just stop at the classroom, however. Health and safety training needs to be practically implemented on site. Having a good understanding of the theory is one thing, putting it into practice is another. So who needs health and safety training? Managers, supervisors and staff all need at least an understanding of health and safety training. If you're an employer or self-employed, you need to make sure that your staff are able to identify hazards and control the risks associated in the workplace. By providing health and safety training, staff know what you expect from them, and it's important that they understand your health and safety policy, how you want it to be managed, where the risks and hazards lie, and also how they can bring up a health and safety issue. So how do I ensure that I've got the correct health and safety training? You yourself need to commit to the health and safety training before you place it on your staff. They need to know that you are fully behind the initiative. Depending on the size of your organisation, you may want to set up a health and safety team. The next 5 slides are based on guidance from the HSE. First of all, decide what training your company needs. For obvious reasons, this is the first step. Take a look at the skills and knowledge people need to do their work in a safe and healthy way by comparing this with the training already completed, which will enable you to find a gap in the knowledge of your staff. Take a look over your injury book, find any incidents which are worrying, and put training into place to ensure these don't happen again. Looking at risk assessments is another great way to see where your staff might need training, and don't forget to consult your staff team. They are, after all, the ones who work on the job day in, day out. Secondly, decide on your priorities. Now you've got a comprehensive list of training, you're going to have to decide what comes first. Start with the top priorities, where there is a worrying lack of health and safety training. Consult employees for their views and bear in mind that new employees or those taking on a new role should be high priority cases. Next, choose your training method and resources. Training can be done externally or in-house. Often, external training leave your staff members with qualifications to prove that they are capable. Next, deliver the training. If you're delivering the training in-house, this point needs to be focused on, making sure that the trainer is competent and has enough time to prepare themselves, and also has enough resources to carry out the job properly. And finally, check the training has worked. If you're investing in training, you need to make sure that it has made a clear difference. Consult with your staff, see whether any updates are needed, and receive feedback. This really is the only way to handle this final point.